Yeah, huge shout out to
Jimmy shot his gift in the bubble.
yeah. But yeah, man, huge shout out to the Hoopers, man. I'll cut your cousins, man. So
Hey man, if that ain't a great spoof, because he was at that press conference looking so drained, B.
bro.
He could barely look. Jimmy could barely walk, bro. If
Bro,
that ain't a great spoof to find out that he might have been, you know what I'm saying?
right.
We thinking he tore up Rachel. Rachel was about to tour up him.
All right, now.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, you know what I mean?
R.I.P. to the jump though, like on some serious mess though. All right, now you behave yourself.
Yeah, you know what? I might watch that interview after this.
Right. Yeah. So definitely huge shout out to the Hoopers, man. Definitely check our guys out. And also check them out. Download the Halftime app. Catch them out on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock. They always got a Hoopers room. Definitely always fun to be a part of that. So, fellas, we're going to wrap up tonight's show. We'll do our Week 7 NFL picks, which I got to do a good job with doing the accounting of that because I just do so much. So, it's like as far as do our records from side to side and see who wins each week.
Whoa,
But yeah, but I've been horrible with that, honestly. And plus, at this season, and plus the way the season is for me, I really don't give a damn. I don't care about the Washington football team struggling.
Hey, if you think that's bad, wait till those emails really start coming out.
Ouch. No comment. I've been pissed all week. So we got Thursday night game. We got the Denver Broncos versus the Cleveland Browns. Maui, Captain Obvious. Who wins this matchup?
I think it's, regardless, but I think it's going to be the Broncos because they've lost 2 games straight, right?
3. They lost 3 games in a row.
Yeah, so I think this is a game they have to win. I don't know, man. I think it's some issues really going on with the Browns. No, all jokes aside, it's like this. Why are y'all going to, if the boat look like it's sinking, why don't you fix the boat? So if there's a true issue between Odell and
Baker,
then you need to do something. I don't understand. Why would you sit here and you know what I'm saying? Come on, just send Odell to go and send him to the Steelers. We'd be all right. You know what I'm saying? It'd be all right. You know what I mean? He get to doing something weird. I can see Tomlin's eyes getting real big looking at him. Hey, boy, we don't do that over here. But you see Bear tweeted to Baker.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, Lamar called me, bro. Me and Lamar, it's like that's why like I literally like me and Lamar is like we're just so eerily similar. Like we just call each other to vent each other about our teams. It's just like and just be like, yo, Lamar, man, my team sucks. Huh? Mine's 2-2. That's why like me and Lamar, like we loyal, suffering fans. So yeah, man, it's always like when we talk, it's just like he's almost like my sports therapist. I hope I feel the same way about it. I hope I get that same impact on him.
Hey JB, he was like, I think I'm gonna be a Ravens fan. I was like, that would be smart because that's the real Cleveland Browns team. Yeah, that one over there is like a team they just put together and just say, hey, we're gonna put the Browns logo on you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for me, I don't think the Browns situation is as dire as they made it. So, like, let's just look at it was like last week was a bad loss. They have a bunch of injuries right now. They need to get healthy. Both the running backs are hurt. They had some injuries on the defensive side of the ball. But you look at the other 2 losses. You look at the fact that they lost to Cleveland, the first game of the year. I mean, if their punter doesn't get that punt block, they win that game, and then they lost a shootout to San Diego. So I don't think it's that dire yet. But the injuries are a bit of a concern. I mean, Baker has an issue with his labrum and he hurt his shoulder on Sunday. I'm going to go with Cleveland. I just don't like the way that Denver has been playing, actually. And I think that Denver is another team in a similar situation. They have a bunch of injuries going on, but something's going on with Denver too. Like for them to have shown up flat at home because they're supposed to have this great home field advantage. in Mile High, and for them to show up flat against Vegas, that was kind of a real surprise to me last weekend. So I'm gonna go with Cleveland in this game.
Yeah. Actually, give me the Washington football team in the West. Give me the Denver Broncos. Short team. Injuries. Cleveland got the injuries on a short rest. Baker, I don't know what's going on with Baker. He's still waiting for a second opinion. I don't know what's going on with that. We got the Washington football team versus the Green Bay Packers. Who you got, Maui?
Green Bay.
JP, who you got?
No, I wanted to talk to you about this, Chris. All right. Yeah. I have a theory, and I think that you're going to – and, look, I'm not saying this because, our teams are rivals, but
yeah,
did we over-evaluate Washington's defense last year? So here's the thing that I was saying last year. People were saying, oh, you a hater. I think that they were the product of going against non-elite quarterbacks last year. And, don't get me wrong, there are some pieces on the defense I think the front four is good, although Chase has been kind of disappointing this year. Chase has been kind of disappointing. But I think that when you look at that defense, I don't think the linebackers are particularly good. And the secondary, my God, the secondary is horrible. So I think that I think people misevaluated them last year. You figured that they beat up on Andy Dalton 2 times, and they just, to me, man, I don't know what's going on, man. Because the defense, to me, when you look at the personnel, do I think that they're world beaters? No, but they shouldn't be this bad. I'm thinking something's going on with Del Rio and with Ron Rivera, and if the front four ain't getting there, man, they have to blitz at some point. But give me the Packers. Give me Green Bay in this game.
No doubt. Yeah, and the thing is, a lot of what happened last year too, that we were getting a lot of turnovers too. So that's another thing too. This is the thing, when you win, it's the ultimate deodorant. It covers up your deficiencies. So you had situations where you was getting a good pass rush last year, and you was actually forcing turnovers. That's the issue. You're doing none of that this year. That's essentially what happened. And then Ron Rivera and Jack Del Rio, they not making any adjustments. They still think everything is fine and nothing is, So, like I said on the Washington Football Guys podcast on Sunday, if you're a Green Bay Packers player and you want to propose to your girlfriend to your girlfriend, bring her whole family, bring everybody around. You're going to have a good game. Give me the Green Bay in this matchup. So, yeah. All right. Kansas City versus Tennessee. Maui, what you got?
Damn. Usually you say the Chiefs. Damn. I'm going to say the Titans. Because I think this win they just had, if they keep it going, we all know that the defense, they physical, and they need to run the ball a little bit more.
Yeah. All right. JP, who you got in this matchup?
Okay, so this is a tough one. I think we have to kind of look at what's going on with Taylor Lewan. That was a big injury last night. Him being carted off the field. I don't know, man. I think this game is a toss-up. It's in Tennessee.
Yes, in Tennessee.
Something's going on with Kansas City this year, man. They're turning the ball over a lot. I'm going to say this, man. Give me Tennessee in this game, but I think this game could be. I think this is a close game. I think this is a coin flip game, but give me Tennessee because they're at home.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry.
Good. Yeah,
I'm saying it's my bad. Go ahead, bro.
You good? No, what you good? Yeah.
I just think that, man, it's success, man. It's success. I just seen a meme of Patrick Mahomes going to the Post Malone concert. You know what I mean? And and then the crowd going crazy. It's success, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be self-motivated. You got to keep that hunger, man. You know what I mean? You got to constantly have something to prove. And he's been so successful and he's got paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot. I mean, I know it's more to him, but I would say the same thing with the Chiefs, Yeah.
All I got to say is give me the Titans. I don't mess with them
right.
Chiefs. I'm going to be real with y'all. If y'all see that boy brother, do something to him. I don't incite no violence, but hey, getting this, get to talk to him.
What are you talking about?
Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes' brother, he did the disrespectful stuff. Yeah, that was.
Right.
And
then the mama kept on complaining about the one of the interceptions that my boy Bobby McClain said, "Oh, that shouldn't have been. That shouldn't have counted on Patrick." And I'm like, bro, it is what it is. Stop complaining. Give me all right. So we got next matchup. We got Atlanta versus Miami. Who you guys got? I'm gonna go with you first, Maui. What you got?
I got the Falcons.
Okay. What you got, JB?
Where is this game at?
Miami.
Something's wrong. So, well, I do think it kind of makes a difference because I don't think the Falcons are that good of a road team to begin with. Something stinks. Something stinks in Miami, and like their line is bad. This is another game where I think it's a coin flip. Give me the Falcons right now, but like if I had to pick this on Saturday, I might pick Miami. But yeah, give me the Falcons on this one.
Yeah, give me Atlanta. Give me the Falcons. We got New York.
I think it's because Tua played, right?
Yeah, he played last week in London.
And I just think that they need to. I don't know, man. It ain't going the way they want. I mean, look at Murray killing. You know what I mean? Is it that they didn't give? You don't think they given Tua the best team around him?
Well, the line is horrible. He's been hurt, and the line is horrible. Their offensive line is horrible. Like it's
and they never addressed it.
And you know, like when I looked at the teams, I was like, well, I think that Jacksonville definitely has a really bad line. There are some teams that have some really bad offensive lines, and like Miami's offensive line, like from this year to last year, I mean, it's like night and day, man.
Right. Yeah, and then like Tua really, like you said, he just got back from the rib injury, so it's almost it's like he's incomplete to me at this point. I can't really give a fair assessment because of just the injuries. If he can, if he can play, then it is what it is. But we got the New York Jets at the New England Patriots. Who you got, Maui?
Pats.
Okay. JB, who you got?
Pats get their first home win this week.
Mm-hmm. He's so
But yeah, oh my gosh, yo, that was wild. You got the Carolina Panthers at the New York Giants. Who you got, Maui?
Panthers.
All right.
Hey, Jones is still hurt. And Barkley still hurt.
Well, he played. He played, but Tony got hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, This is one game that I actually, if I was betting, I would stay away from this game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Giants. Like something's going. Carolina just is not a very good team right now, especially without them having McCaffrey. Darnold has turned back into like the old sound Darnold. Yeah. I mean, and I picked them as one of my sleeper teams on the division because I felt that like, okay, McCaffrey's going to stay healthy. If McCaffrey stays healthy, he'll be okay. You can like cover up but he's hurt right now. He's on IR. So give me the Giants, man. I think the Giants can win this game.
Yeah. Give me the Giants as well. Give me the New York Football Giants. We got Cincinnati coming to the Avenue. They're playing the Baltimore Ravens. Why are you looking at me like that for? So we got Cincinnati and Baltimore.
Where are they coming again?
They coming to the Avenue.
So all right. I'm gonna go with the Ravens, but I got the strangest feeling that them damn Bengals gonna win.
Who you got, JB?
I think this is gonna be a close game. I think, actually, Cincinnati, like they proved a lot to me last weekend because I thought that Detroit game was a trap game for them, but they win, they took care of business. I'm gonna go with the Ravens, but the Ravens have not played very well this year. I know they blew out the Chargers on Sunday, but they could have a few more losses on their resume at the moment. So, give me the Ravens, but I think the Bengals will keep this game close.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Like to me, I look at the ebb and flows of the Baltimore Ravens. Obviously, going on the streak they are. Give me Cincinnati to beat the boys on the Avenue. Give me the Bengals. give me. We got the Philadelphia Eagles gone all the way to Las Vegas. Maui, who you got?
I'm going with Vegas.
Okay. JB, who you got?
What's the game again?
Eagles in Vegas.
Eagles in the Raiders at Las Vegas.
Give me the Raiders, but I think this game could be a trap game for them.
Yeah, give me the Raiders. we got the Detroit Lions, the historically bad Detroit Lions, going to SoFi with the LA Rams.
Oh my God. Dan Campbell will cry again.
Maui, what you got?
I'm going with the Rams.
JB, who you got?
I feel bad, Dan Campbell. I mean, like, if I heard that maybe they got some Kleenex on sale at CVS and Walgreens. You maybe need to get like a bunch of like tissues because I think it's gonna be a long Sunday for them. Give me the Rams.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long flight home from Detroit to LA, and to a point where it's gonna be such a game. I know Dan Campbell likes to bite kneecaps. He might need to get fitted for dentures because this is gonna be rough. And the losing continues for this Detroit Lions team, unfortunately. Houston at Arizona. Maui, who you got?
Houston at Arizona.
Okay. JB, who you got?
Arizona.
Right. Sorry I lied to you, Davis Mills, but I didn't want you to go to Arizona. Give me the Cardinals. We got the monster of the Midway coming to Tampa Bay. To Tampa Bay. What you guys got? I'm going to go to you first, Malby. Who you got?
What you say?
Chicago at Tampa Bay.
Like you said, it might be a sleeper, but I really think the Bucks. The Bucks play so conservative to me. They'll knock you out, but then all of a sudden they'll let you get back in the game.
Atlanta. Maui, who you got? I mean, JB, who you got? My bad.
Tampa.
TB. Yeah, give me TB. Yeah, TB.
Hey, yo, I think I'm watching the game. I think Kevin Durant brushed his hair, B.
Oh boy. We got the Indianapolis Colts at the San Francisco 49ers. And that's actually a Sunday night game. I cannot wait till these games get flexed out. I'm sorry. This is another basket weaving Sunday for me, potentially.
You said the Colts versus who?
Colts versus 49ers.
49ers? Yeah. Ooh. I'm going to go Niners, but ooh. I don't know why, but it just feels like the Colts could win that game.
Who you got, JB?
Is Jimmy G playing is my question.
Well, coming off a bye, it's questionable.
If he plays, I like them, but if he doesn't play, I like the Colts. Actually, I'm gonna pick the Colts in this game. I think that T.Y. Hilton coming back is really gonna help that offense.
Yeah. Give me the San Francisco 49ers and my boy Cal Shanahan and the San Francisco 49ers.
Nets look horrible.
Then we have the Monday night game. We have the New Orleans Saints versus the Seattle Seahawks. Maui, who you got to end out round to week 7?
Oh man, I wish Russell was playing. I don't know. It's all. You know what's funny? They make me feel like they're taming Geno Smith. Like they won't let him loose. That game, he looked like he was very conservative. Like you know what I mean? Right. I heard that anyway. I'm picking. I'm gonna pick this. I'm gonna be biased finally. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Seahawks. I'm gonna pick the Seahawks.
Go Hawks, as your boy Russ will say. All right. Maui, JB, what you got?
Give me the Saints, man. I think that I think that Seattle's going to play too conservative, and I think the Saints have the better defense. Like, can somebody explain to me why Jamal Adams thinks he's the best safety in the game?
For him to say this is intro.
I mean, seriously, seriously, you see him like, okay, if he can play as like a hybrid linebacker, he's fine. But as soon as he gets put in coverage, he's toast. So I just think Seattle has some offensive problems, and I think the Saints are gonna beat them. I think it'll be a close game though, and I think Geno will fill in admirably for Russ, but their defense just isn't good, and they need a elite quarterback to like overcome that. And Geno's unfortunately not elite. So
Yeah, I think in this weird because Saints are like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde when it comes to the like 1 week they're good, the next, and vice versa. I think this is gonna be the game where they look bad. So give me the Seattle Seahawks in this game. So fellas, let's put a bow on this week's Couch Coach Live, fellas. We giving out game balls this week. Mara, who gets your game ball this week?
I'm giving a game ball to this to Dale Taylor. He got hurt, but he's doing well. Yes. I want to give it to the health, condition of people that came out to help, and the Steeler health condition of people for taking care of me. I want to give the game ball to Pete Carroll. When they started talking to him, they said, let's talk about the most important thing, which was about Daryl's health, because, a lot of people was very, I got a few phone calls, so a lot of people was very nervous because they didn't know necessarily what was going on. So I want to get a game ball of him. And I'm actually happy that they're going against the Saints, because I think Daryl may be playing and he can go ahead and get them sacks up. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you this too, man.
Yeah.
It's funny because that game, they said his name a lot. They said his name a lot in that game. And I really feel like, this reminds me of a movie that I had watched with Tom Cruise. So now people know, he got hurt. People know who he is. Mm-hmm. Now it's time to really ball. You know what I mean? 4 sacks. You know what I mean?
Bro, when I tell you, when you told me about your story about your brother, you know what's so crazy? Because it was so weird. Like that injury, obviously it was a long pause because they went to commercial break a couple times.
Yeah,
I've never seen. The only time I seen, like, as far as them showing him leaving an ambulance, I think might have been like Dak Prescott last year.
Right.
It's very rare when you see injuries where they actually show him in an ambulance and them turning the street. That kind of made me like, whoa, this is not good.
Right.
Like,
when he called me, I went straight nurse mode, and I said they're investments. So there's procedures they have to do. Yeah. I said, so they tell them to lay still when they feel something. I said, but let me tell you what I saw. I saw him move his feet. Yep. I saw his hands move. I said, so I really don't feel anything is wrong, because the whole thing I kept saying is, well, forget your big ass up. That's all I kept saying. You know what I mean? But it's, you have to understand, man, that they trying everything to keep these guys safe because they are investments. So it's just procedure. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But shout out to everybody, man.
Yeah, and because where he went was a level 1 trauma center, so so he was in the right place, and like they said, like Tarico was saying, he's in the right place because they pretty much have those guys that stand by if something happens. So
he wanted to walk off the field. They said that he wanted to walk off the field, but they wouldn't let him, and that's what I was trying to explain. I said there's procedures. They just want to be safe because he's overachieving right now. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you,
no doubt,
even in that game. They were showing how he was moving on against the line, the guard, that he was kind of freezing up Harris a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he almost got an interception, so he's been overachieving pretty well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then for him to be able to fly back home with the team, I like, man. That was good. But yeah, like you said, I could definitely, especially somebody as close as your brother is. I would. Yeah,
it's like Jerry Maguire. Remember when Cuban Gooden said, "Hold up." You know what I mean? And it feels that way now because now everybody know who he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so it's an opportunity.
Yes. Yeah. But JP, this week's game ball. Who you got?
I'm gonna go to college football, man. I'm gonna give my game ball to the Purdue Boilermakers, man. That was a big win, and it's crazy, man. They have a crazy record against teams that are ranked in the top 3 all time. I mean, for them to just go into, and I didn't think Iowa was like a serious national championship contender, but for them to just go there and beat the snot out of them on the road, that's always good when you can go on the road in college football and win a game like convincingly. So good for the engineering students there.
Yeah, and shout out to their social media because they said we beat the number 2 out of Iowa. I was like, oh.
Yo, yeah, they did. They did. Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah. Maz, I got to give it to our guy, Urban Meyer, man. The grind is real. for him to get his first win, I'm like, bro, I was so happy for him. I'm like, bro, like, and it's so funny because I was talking to Lamar. We was watching it, we were talking to each other before the game, and we was like, watch that boy go back to Columbus. Watch, it's a party in Columbus.
And you picked them to win too.
Yeah, and definitely, and also T Law get his first win. So definitely, huge shout out to Meryl Streep doing his thing. but yeah, shout out to T Law, man. T Law, he's gonna be all right. But yeah, so Bella, social media, and anything else? Final thoughts, social media. What you got, Maui?
Oh man, great show. Always love when the Hoopers come on. You know what I mean? We get ignorant. But social media, Deshaun Morgan, Facebook. You know what I mean? DT Morgan 78. IG. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Shout out to the Hoopers, man. It's almost like when they come together, we like Craig and Day. Like
right.
we just be kicking it.
This is my roof. This is my roof. This is my roof right here.
Right. Yeah. So always good time to kick it with our country cousins from the A.
Right.
So JB, social media.
I'm just on Facebook. I still haven't gotten Instagram yet. Somebody's gonna have to. Yeah, Chris, you might have to just stay on me to get Instagram. I'm eventually gonna get it.
You look like a Twitter guy myself, man. You have some. You have
Twitter,
great opinions, bro.
I used to do Twitter, but then I felt like I'm like, man, I don't have a following. I feel like it's better if you have some kind of status, or you have a following on Twitter and stuff like that. So
you can. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it's gonna start from anywhere. Like me, I didn't do nothing. I got almost 2,000 followers. Like just off just doing stuff. But yeah, you keep doing it. Yeah, you'll build a following. Plus, if you
got
get
great
on Twitter,
and
you get on Twitter
statements, man.
Yeah, you get on Twitter.
Really
be a part of us with the network and stuff, and you'll have at least about 100 off the jump.
Oh, I need to remember I don't even remember my idea and stuff like that anymore.
Create a new one. Yeah,
I'm about to create a new one.
Yeah, I got an old one, and and there's some people. So some interesting people to follow on
I'm just
Twitter.
hoping that I'm not connected to anything that they need to investigate, because I got another email that I can't remember the password, and good golly, Miss Molly, I hope they don't ever go through that joke.
Yeah,
my bad.
I'm a quiet boy when it comes to my emails. They're gonna be like,
now.
Right. They could be like, why you get all these coupons from Chipotle and Qdoba? I'll be like, did Andy Reid, when they talk about Andy Reid, they dug up emails from DoorDash.
Yeah, DoorDash. Yeah, he had a bunch of DoorDash receipts and stuff like that. Yeah, that should have me. That should have me. The meme that had me the weakest though, Chris, was they had the 3 black dudes on the computer, and it was Bears fans trying to hack into Matt Nagy's email. That should have me weak, man.
Bro. I show y'all a meme, but I can't say it out loud. But it's wild. So inappropriate. But Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Couch Coach Live. Also check out the audio podcast, Apple, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcasts. Also, let's see what other things going on. Fridays. Watching football, guys. Me and my guy Rob. So we do that on Fridays, and then we also do it on Sundays after watching football team game, and then also See You Sunday, our NFL pregame show on Saturdays, and then also Overreaction Monday on Mondays. So, fellas, definitely great show, and definitely once again shout out to our country cousins, our Day, our cousins. The Hoopers for joining us for the Eastern Conference preview. So without further ado, man, it's been this week's Couch Coach Live, man. We'll catch you guys next week. And we are out.
All right.
Welcome.
All right.
Yeah. All right.